the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? But now, the broken tackle. This is solid game.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Taylor. Looks left and finds his target there. Tackle made at the 23 as they gain some important breathing room. It was a 1st and 10 play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's reeled in. It's Flanagan. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 5-yard gain is a win on 1st down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Gets the first and still running. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage. First, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. See if the offense can move the chains on that incompletion. And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Really impressive assignment football.
Dropping back, it's Taylor. Makes the catch. It's Flanagan. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. This coaching staff told us they had to be prepared to face play-action pass. And here it is. Nobody fooled. They get into the backfield and sack the quarterback. They've got to feel good about that one.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable 3rd down situation. And the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense. All right, so you get the completion.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the 1st quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. You look at the game summary so far. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. So here we go, 1st play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Here's the handoff. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. They're going to run it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Handoff in a single back formation. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
This offense is able to gain yards running the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because the
touchdown Irish as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm, they execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, it's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple of possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage. And
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They really had the defense off balance in the last possession, mixing the run and pass extremely well. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever, and now this pass rush, you know it's going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
That is a very safe decision from this quarterback, expecting a little bit of a play after the catch from his wide receiver, and he just...
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
Looking to throw. It's Taylor. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Catch hauled in here over the middle. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
There you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
They'll run it here. Jukes to get free. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
It's an out route. The catch made. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. So the The completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. They convert on 3rd down and move the football to the 25. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback keeps the football. Touchdown, Notre Dame. This offense is still clicking. This quarterback told us whatever it takes today. The season on the line, Joel. It seems like the bigger the game, the more they feature the QB1.
And Chris, it's such a great strategy because obviously you don't want to expose your quarterback to too many hits during the course of the year. But when the stage and the moment is this large, this is when it's all hands on deck.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Taylor. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense cannot be stopped.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it. They're going to...
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field, trying to build the lead as we begin the 3rd quarter and trying to clean up those pass protection issues. It's a quick grab, and they'll move to 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Chris, we don't often talk about pitch selection for a quarterback and how important it is. Sometimes you got to drive the football or throw it layered over a linebacker, or even with touchdown the field. Here, it's zone coverage.
He's got a crease. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot. The quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a 1st down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Offensive line getting set. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. So 2nd down after the incompletion. And he drops back in the gun. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. He hands it to the back. Running with purpose. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short of the 7th play of the drive. Here comes a handoff. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. It's Taylor. Here comes the rush. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends. On the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. Contact in the neutral zone leads to the penalty. That's good news for the offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
These offensive tackles are having problems with these outside linebackers. Whether it's on a straight rush or a blitz, these linebackers have presented a lot of issues. They've got to give these tackles help. Maybe a tight end, maybe a running back, a chip, something on the edge.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. Hand off to the right side. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that. Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that. That's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access. And all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Notre Dame lining up now for a 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. Touchdown, Irish. They continue to... He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Huge play to stretch the lead and close in on another victory, Joel. Trying to take a perfect record for the championship game.
And Chris, as we've covered this team throughout the season, what I've been most impressed with is their focus. They are...
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, they told us they were going to be aggressive. And listen, they're being aggressive to the end. Still throwing the football up big here. And Holly, it's going to be a bit of a salty handshake down there with these head coaches. Maybe have your head on a swivel.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Not a great return, but the interception right. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. First down and more, he's still running. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got an opening here. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Grab by the receiver. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Run it up the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now they come up second and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish. Another. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here?
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. But 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. This is a great example, Chris, of man-zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the false start will back him up. Sets up a 1st and 15 now. Leaning on the run game here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Now, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Boy, what a terrible feeling as a quarterback. Trust me, that ball gets ripped out of your hands, and lucky for him, it bounces right to a teammate, and they're able to retain possession here.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Back to pass. It's Taylor. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. He stopped short of the mark. Well, the confetti is falling. They're going to get that trophy. Certainly something important to celebrate. But Joel, these semifinal games are always tricky.
force those safeties to defend that pass deep? Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
Off the play fake on first down. Pass complete on a crosser. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Gives it to the back. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Taylor. Here comes the pressure. Oh, and he's swung quickly. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Going to try to use his legs here. Look out, he's got space ahead. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass rush gets home.
You've got 1st and goal as a quarterback. You do not want to take this big of a loss. Now they're forced into an obvious passing situation. Remember, in a situation like this, you can throw the football away, and it doesn't have to be out of bounds towards the sideline. You can throw it out of the back of the end zone and live to snap it another down. No. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended.
And he's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, what a chance for the big man touchdown. He doesn't run out of oxygen. Tackle after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time. Let's see if they can recover from that error.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Send the back in motion. To the air, it's Taylor. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. First down here for this offense. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The false start will back him up 5 yards. Now it's 1st and 15. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on, and then his instincts
breaking into the clear. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. That's a huge part of his skill set. What a weapon to have a quarterback who can scramble like that. He just rips the heart out. He's got space. Here he goes. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
They've got to change something up on defense because this defensive line is just not holding up. They're not winning at the line of scrimmage. These are huge, massive holes being created by the O-line, and the back is just taking advantage of it. They're going to have to commit more resources to stopping the run.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Taylor. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
This offensive line is just getting beat up. What a great pass rush. Again, they've already sacked the quarterback a couple of times in this game, and you can tell that's now affecting the way that he's playing, his timing, what he's seeing down the field. His eyes are creeping down from looking at the coverage to looking at the pass rush. These guys up front, they are owning the game right now.
Dropping back, it's Taylor. On the move now. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They draw first blood in this national title game. And for this offense, that possession was more like it. Maybe they flushed out some of the early nerve. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. Ball handed off. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Sack sets up second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Brought down quickly, but not before a big gain. Moving to the 35. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking for a gap. It's James.
This defense is going to have to answer for what's going on with this offensive line in this run game. You cannot sit there and give up 5 and 6 yards on these run plays. You're going to have to commit more resources. Expect the safety to get up near the line of scrimmage.
They'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's got a crease. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to go play action.
End zone ahead. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? That's reeled in. It's Flanagan. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Lets it fly to the wideout. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Taylor. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The short completion to the tight end. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. The receiver makes the catch. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Taylor. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Hand off to the single back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty.
Full start of offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to throw. It's Taylor. It's caught. No surprise. Offense going for it on fourth down. Looking to throw here. He's got it right near the end zone. On a tackle made, but it's enough for a first down. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So it sets up a second and goal from the 4. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And now the ball comes up. A disastrous play from the start. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They'll come together. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to throw it on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, there's so much emphasis put on third down, and rightly so. That's really the action play of the series. But the third down success or lack thereof, it really happens because of what happens on first down. And here, this defense creating a negative play on first down is setting them up for success here down the line.
The Irish now use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4. Scanning the field, it's Taylor. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark. 5-yard pickup on 1st down. He sets him up at 2nd and 5. Got an opening here. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st down, it's play action. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He makes the grab. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4. Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Finds an open target on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. There's the handoff. He's got some space. Look out. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to throw. It's Taylor. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. The motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And the pressure's on. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to...
They've got him. Again, he couldn't escape.
Well,
it's a heavy formation. Extra blockers on the field. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be...
Blitz and a quick sack.
A good rule of thumb for a quarterback is when you see a safety blitz, whether it's the free safety or the strong safety, replace the blitz with the ball. I don't think the quarterback ever saw it here. His recognition pre-snap, not very high.
Full start, full open.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Mental mistake by the defense, a 5-yard penalty. And it's a bunch formation. Now on third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep to the right side. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion. An inside give now from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, guys, these turnovers continue to dictate what's happening in this ballgame. The quarterback has been under duress, and he is starting to show this wear and tear. The defense is feeding off of this, though. They see he's banged up, and they are going to keep coming after him. Nice.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. Looking to pass. It's Taylor. And it's intercepted. The last thing they could afford. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pig wipes out his... And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is...
Ball handed off. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, here's the inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. Shotgun formation here on third down. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity. And here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking right, this one caught. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Oh, the pocket collapsing. He's past the marker, still on his feet. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Good throw. It's Taylor. Running out of time in the pocket. Look out, he's breaking free. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Volunteers will spend the first of their 3 timeouts here. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Tennessee goes ahead and calls its second timeout. They've still got 1 more left to work with. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the Vols are now going to use the last of their timeouts. They can no longer stop the clock for the timeout. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. It's a keeper. Tackled short of the first down. It's getting 4th and 1. And the long time for this group ends at the mountaintop. National champions for this season, and him in the conversation among the great dynasties in recent history in this sport, Joel.
Well, Chris, I totally agree. And you think about the history of college football and these great teams, these great coaches, accomplishing this, back-to-back championships, it puts you on par with those groups. We're going to be thinking about this group forever. These guys have written a legacy that will last forever in college football.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Klatt.